Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you. It is eyebrow lamination and tinting. So what you're gonna see shortly is several photos of the first time that I got my eyebrows laminated and tinted. And let me just say, on the first round, we went for it. Now I have since gotten them done a second time. So they are actually laminated and they are colored again, but we went a little bit more mild. And that's what I love about this process. You can really change it up and customize it, and you can reshape your eyebrows with the process as well. So I loved both, and I think on my third try, I'm actually gonna go more bold again. All right, let's get right into the video. As you can see, I have extremely patchy eyebrows, and they all grow in very different directions. But with this tint, they immediately looked a lot better, more full, thick, and then once you wash them off the first time, they look so much more natural. Here are pictures from an actual video I was filming within 24 hours of getting my eyebrows laminated and colored. Super quick eyebrow check-in. I got my eyebrows laminated and tinted on Friday. It is now Monday morning, and I haven't even put a lot of makeup on yet. I just brushed them. There is no product in them, and put some concealer on so I wouldn't torture you guys. Oh my gosh. This is so helpful. I feel like I actually have eyebrows again. And the only thing that I did right now was I took just an eyebrow pencil and I finished out the tail on this one, and I just put a tiny bit right here to even it out because the tint did not want to stick right here. It's just my skin. It was being really stubborn. But I am so excited. Now the tint has obviously faded out. You can see on pictures that I'm gonna upload, but I'm loving how it's fading and the lamination is perfection. We are looking at day 6 for my eyebrows. I clearly have not gotten ready for the day yet, but this is about as true as it can get before I've even brushed them or anything. So you can definitely see that the color has faded quite a bit. And with the laminating, they're not meant to just glue up to your face and stay that way. And I think that some people think that that's how laminating works, but it doesn't. What it does is it actually just makes things move a lot easier. So let me just brush them up for you without any product in them. Look at this. So what happens is when you brush them up, it stays put and they don't get all weird and you don't have different hairs going different directions. So instantly you've got a fuller eyebrow look just from brushing. And then you can smooth out. It's kind of hard to do because I'm looking in my monitor here. But you can easily see how much better they already look. And then you just do a little bit of shaping and they pretty much will stay this way. And then I use, just like a brow gel to really keep them in place and give a little bit more fullness because again, I'm starting to lose a little bit of that. The laminating is supposed to last several more weeks because it's obviously like a perm for your hair. The tinting is clearly fading out fairly quickly, but I think I'm going to get a few more really good days out of it, and it provides a base for me to actually shape my eyebrows properly. So I love that about it, and I do plan on doing this again pretty regularly. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is say I have like a vacation coming up or a bigger event, then I'm going to try to schedule the tinting and laminating if needed, maybe a couple of days prior to the event or the vacation so that I can get that week or so out of it and, definitely have some fullness for those events. As far as pushing me closer to getting microblading or any shading done, I'm so worried about that because it is a form of tattooing. And yes, people do say it only lasts a couple of years, but you are creating cuts in the skin, which is going to create a little bit of scar tissue. And if you do that every couple of years or so, I'm 46, so I've got a lot of years ahead of me. I just don't want a true tattooed or really muddy looking eyebrow by the time I'm, in my 50s, late 50s, early 60s. So I'm going to hold off as long as possible on that and keep just, keeping an eye on the technology and seeing if the tinting becomes, better and stronger and lasts longer in the meantime. This is definitely not one of those things that you want to just have anybody do. I mean, this is your face and you could have reactions. There are, waivers you have to sign because there are infections that can happen. So do your due diligence, really do your research. Don't just go let anybody touch your eyebrows and get that close to your eyeballs. Finish makeup look of the day so that I don't always look tore up in my videos. I just used my NYX brow pencil to very, very lightly do some touch-up work and fill in just a little bit here. And then I use the Control Freak in clear to keep them up for the day. But I'm telling you, the difference is night and day. Even on day 6 of a brow tinting, I actually look like I have good, thick, full eyebrows still. So I'm so curious to see how long the tinting is going to last, and I do expect the lamination to last several more weeks. Good morning. It has been several weeks since I have had my eyebrows laminated and tinted. I miss it so much, and I know it's time to do it again because obviously the color is completely out, but as my brow hairs have come back in, they are doing their thing again, and I have several right here that I don't know if I can go to the side and you can see. They literally stick out this way straight up. I had one that was growing straight down and out, and I couldn't do anything to it, so I had to finally pluck it. I've got a little bit of regrowth right here that I'm really hopeful for. I have been using a serum and then also had some dietary changes. But as you can see, most of the time my eyebrows will be like this, and I'll have several that are too long and going in different directions. I also have some very coarse hairs that grow up. So time to get it fixed. Here is the after of my brow lamination and tinting, which does include a little bit of a henna in the mix. I don't have any products in my brows right now, with the exception of this new Sarah B. Beauty highlighter stick that she just carved out the top and bottom of my brows just to give them definition, but there is nothing in them right now. Oh my gosh, such a difference night and day. Now this, of course, is day 1. I cannot wash these for 24 hours, so the color is going to slightly, slowly fade, but I'm in love already. Those last photos you just saw were from May 12th, and that was the first day that I had gotten my eyebrows laminated and tinted for the second time. It is now June 1st as I am filming right now, and so as you can see, I do have some product in my eyebrows. What I did today was I took the NYX Thick It and Stick It, and this is really the wrong color is what I have come to discover. I shouldn't be using such an ashy light color. I should be using a much darker chocolatey brown, but I'm just trying to use the product up on days that I'm not doing a whole lot. So I did just rub that in really good, and then lately I've actually been using the e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil, and I think this one is in like soft brown, something like that. So it is a little bit darker than what I have done in the past, and I actually love darker brows on me overall now that I have gotten my eyebrows done a few times. I did wait to get my eyebrows laminated and tinted a second time until I was going to an event. Probably about 4 days before the event, I went and had the process done again. So that way it wore really well and I was able to play with them before I actually had to go to the event. And I think that was pretty perfect. So I am overall so happy and satisfied with getting my eyebrows tinted and laminated. And I definitely see myself doing this quite a bit in the future. I'm just going to have to budget for it and then again plan accordingly as to maybe trips or bigger events or photo shoots, things like that I'm going to be doing. Hope this was helpful to you, and let me know in the comments below, have you had your eyebrows laminated, tinted, or have you even gone as far as microblading? Let us know what your experiences have been. Thanks again to Sarah B with B Beauty Brows. I'll leave her information in the info box too. All right, until next time, I'll see you soon.